Let us solve the question number 24, where we have to find out the smallest value of 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x, where x is a real number. So I am writing y is equal to 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x, right? So what you can do, you actually can differentiate y with respect to x to get the stationary points, and then you need to put this values of x in dy dx to check that whether dy dx is positive or negative. If dy dx is positive, then that at that point we got the minimum value of y. Okay, so this is one way you can do this problem. Okay, there is another way you can solve this problem. You can see that here the power of e to the power x is x. Okay, and here the power of e to the power, here is the power of e is minus x. Okay, so if we multiply both of this term, what we will get? E to the power x into e to the power minus x. So this is e to the power 0, this is e to the power 1. So we actually can eliminate x if we multiply 9 e to the power x with 25 e to the power minus x. Okay, so that's why we are going to use am greater than gm inequality. Okay, we are going to use this inequality. Okay, so I am writing 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x by 2 greater or equal to 9 e to the power x plus into 25 e to the power minus x power 1 by 2, right? So we can say that 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x by 2 greater or equal to root over of 9 into 25. So this is equal to 3 into 5. So this is equal to 15. Okay, so we can say that 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x greater or equal to 15 into 2, multiplying both sides by 2, as 2 is positive, the inequality remains as it is. So this is nothing but 30. So I can say that this is 9 e to the power x plus 25 e to the power minus x greater or equal to 30 for all x, right? So let us see the options. So option B is our correct option. Now let us solve the question number 25, which says that consider a point P equal to 1, 1 on y equal to x to the power 4. So first of all, let us draw the graph of y equal to x to the power 4. If this is our, just a second, let me erase it and let me try it perfectly by taking this, using these tools. Okay, this is our first line. Okay, this is our second line. Okay, I'm not going to use this, and this, then this is our equation of y equal to x to the power 4, right? And says that p equal to p11, let p11, this is our p11. Okay, and pm and pn are the two perpendiculars drawn to the axis. So this is our pm, this is our pn. Okay, then O is origin, then the ratio of the areas OMP and ONP. So we have to find out the ratio of this area with this area. Okay, first of all we have to find out this area. We know that this area is nothing but integration 0 to 1 y dx, right? So this is equal to integration 0 to 1, the value of y is equal to x to the power 4 into dx. So this is equal to integration 0 to 1, x to the power 4 is x to the power 5 by 5 in range from 0 to 1. So this is 1 by 5. Okay, so the area of OMP is equal to 1 by 5. Now area of OMPNO, since as the coordinate of point P is 1, 1, so this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So this is a square of side whose length of each side is 1. Then area of the square is equal to 1 square. So this is 1. Therefore, area of ONP is equal to 1 minus 1 by 5. This is equal to 4 by 5. Okay, then we have to find out the ratio of OMP P is to ONP. So OMP is equal to 1 by 5 is to 4 by 5. So this is equal to 1 is to 4. So option B is our correct option. Let us solve the question number 26, which says that in a factory, 3 machines X, Y, Z produces respectively 1000, 2000 and 3000 balls every day. Okay. The defective percentage of the balls of these 3 machines are 1%, 1.5% and 2%. Okay. The balls produced by 3 machines get mixed and are sent through a conveyor to a final assembly. Okay. Suppose a bolt is chosen random from the bolts arrived at final assembly section and found to be defective. What is the probability that the defective bolt is produced in a machine X? Okay, this is the application of Bayes theorem. Okay, so first of all, there are 3 machines. Okay, X, Y and Z. X produces 1000 bolts every day, Y produces 2000 bolts every day and Z produces 3000 bolts every day. Okay, so probability of X, I am saying that if we choose any bolt, that bolts, the probability that bolts was produced by the machine X is total bolts is 1000 plus 2000 plus 3000 by so I write it in the denominator, and in the place of numerator we write 1000, as X produces 1000 bolts. Okay, so this is nothing but 1000 by 6000, so this is equal to 1 by 6. Okay, now probability of Y. Probability of Y is equal to Y produces 2000 volt, so 2000 by 6000, so this is equal to 2 by 6, so this is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, now probability of Z is equal to 3000 by 6000, so this is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now the defective percentage of the bolts of these 3 machines are 1%, 1.5% and 2% respectively. Okay, let D denotes the defective bolts. Okay, so probability of D, okay, slash X, it means the probability of defective bolts which produced by A. What is the probability? It is 1 by 100. Okay, so 1%, so this is 1 by 100. So probability of D, probability of defective bolts that's produced by Y is equal to 1.5 by 100, and probability of defective bolt produced by Z is equal to 2 by 100. Okay, then they have asked us to find the probability of the defective bolt produced by the machine X. Okay, so we have to find out probability of defective bolt that produced by the machine X. So we know that probability, we already know that the bolt is defective, so we have to find out the probability it produced by a condition that it is already defective. So I am writing defective in the condition, and we have to find out the probability that it produced by A, so we are writing X. Okay, so from Bayes theorem we know that I can write it as probability of X into probability of D condition X by probability of X into probability of D condition X plus probability of Y into probability of D condition Y plus probability of Z into probability of D condition Z, right? So what is the probability of X? The probability of X is 1 by 6 into D condition X is 1 by 100. Okay, probability of that is 1 by 6 into 1 by 100 plus probability of Y is equal to 1 by 3. So this is 1 by 3 into 1.5 by 100 plus the probability of Z is 1 by 2 into 2 by 100. Okay, so this is nothing but 1 by 6 by 1 upon 6 plus 1.5 by 3 plus, so this is nothing but 2 by 2. So we actually can write it as 1 by 6 by 6. So this is 1 plus this is 3 plus this is 6, right? So this is 1 by 10. So let us see the options. You can see that 1 by 10 is not available here, so option D, none of these are correct option. Let us solve the question number 27, which says that R be the set of a real number and f such that R2 are defined by fx equals to 2x plus 1 and g of fx is equal to 10x plus 10, then the expression of gx is given by. So we have to find out the expression of gx, okay? So we know that fx is equal to 2x plus 1, right? And g of fx is equal to 10x plus 10, okay? So g of the value of fx is 2x plus 1, so this is 10x plus 10. So I am going to make 2x plus 1 in the place of x, okay? So I am writing it as 10x plus 5 plus 5, okay? If I take 5 as a common, I can write it as 2x plus 1 plus 5, okay? So g of 2x plus 1 is 5 into 2x plus 1, okay? So if this is 2x plus 1, this is 2x plus 1, it will imply g of x is equal to 5x plus 5. So option C is our correct option.